What it is, it's your boy Dutch, the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Street Stories Uncut, we out Rosedale in Baltimore County with it. Now, this situation happened many moons ago, man. I was out Rosedale in that county, but before I hop off in the storytelling mode, I want to send a big shout out to Romeo the Jesus, man, a loyal supporter. This brother watch all my content. This brother stay supporting this channel, send his hard-earned money in, man, through Cash App, blessing the channel, man. Appreciate you, brother. Definitely ain't gonna let you down. Got a lot more material coming. Just stay locked in. I got us. Yeah, man. So when I was younger, I had a homeboy I grew up with, right? You know what I mean? My nigga for real. When they knocked the projects down, we moved in the county. When we moved in the county, he was one of the niggas that I got cool with out there, right? So he was one of the niggas out there I was running with all the way till we moved back in town. I stayed out there for like 3 years, we moved back in town, right? But anyway, I ain't gonna lie, Shorty had it a little rougher than the rest of us. Cause we was in high school and shit like that, Shorty ain't had no gear, ain't had no clothes for real. Shoes too small for his feet, little Oshkosh gauze and eyes shirts in high school, man. You know? Brother was struggling. House was roach infested. You couldn't sit on no chairs, no bed, no nothing like that. But anyway, fast forward, right? We stayed out the county for like 3 years. We moved back in town, up the hill in them trenches, right? He has a situation where his house catch on fire, and they move in town as well. Now, during this time, man, the brother still cool. He would come through the house with his cousin, who in fact became one of my best friends. His cousin became one of my best friends. And yeah, man, he would come over the house. We would go hooping up Patterson Square. That's like Patterson Park, and I want to say that's Preston. On the top of the hill, that basketball court, we used to go up there and hoop. And this was back when all the Savages used to be up on that basketball court. A lot of East Baltimore legends used to play up there on that basketball court. And I ain't even just talking about hooping, I'm talking about niggas that's being up there. My younger days when I was coming up, yeah, that basketball court, niggas used to fight pit bulls up there and everything. For money, yeah? Back in the day. So yeah, like I said, we was hanging tough, hooping and all that. But this wasn't an everyday thing. Every once in a while, he would come around because he lived up on like the Harford Road area, and I lived on Patterson Park and Gate Street. You feel what I'm saying? In the trenches. So he would come down, I guess, when he could. We were still friends, basically. Now, fast forward a little bit, probably about a year, I went on here to catch his prison time. While I'm in a joint, him and his cousin, they sent me some pictures, wrote me a couple letters, you know what I'm saying? They even tried to come visit me a few times, but it was a situation with them being on the list and all this whole crazy stuff. They ain't let them in, but they did try to come holler at me. And they did, in fact, his cousin did get in to see me. And they did get me a bike in there. They did get me a phone in there. He looked out. They money up, got me a bike in there, you feel me? That was when I was down B tripping when they did that. But anyway, fast forward a little bit more. I'm in prison. I'm seeing that while I'm booked, Slim, he get to finding his swag, finding this stuff. When we was younger, Slim ain't had no gear, nothing like that. Like I told y'all, household was fucked up. He sending me pictures, he dripping. You know what I mean? True Religion, this was during that time, man, frame when that was hot, you know what I mean? He was sending me pictures, showing me his swag, shit like that. Him and his cousin. They had grew their hair, dreads and shit. I'm like, oh, my niggas, for real, okay. Fast forward a little bit more. I do all that time, I do 9.5 years to get out. First, I was gonna have a little grudge towards a lot of niggas I felt like left me in there and stopped hiding at me and all that, but I got over that, you know what I mean? Slowly but gradually, I got over that, right? He came to see me, he had a little Chevy, you know what I mean, a little Malibu, he came to see me, you know what I mean? When I got home. And I ain't gonna lie, he was on his pretty boy shit, you feel me? He was already a light-skinned nigga with the curly hair and shit. He just ain't had no getting shit like that when he was younger, but now, he was all tatted up, had the slugs in his mouth, you feel me? Fresh. He was doing his thing. I was proud of him, man. I never seen him like that before. Once he grew up, he changed his circumstances, you feel? But anyway, now this the thing, right? When I first came home, he came and hollered at me. But the brother was in and out, like I was not seeing Slim. Like I was home. I've been home for a while now, right? I was not seeing him. Like I was seeing probably like once every 6 months he'd pop up like, what was up? Like, man, real shit, I wasn't seeing him, right? And this one I was kicking it with a lot of other guys that I ain't kicking it with no more. We used to always be like, what's up with y'all? Yo, I don't never come through, you don't never call a nigga, holler a nigga, nothing. Then he'd just pop up out the blue, right? Suspicious behavior to me. I just figured like, man, we done got older, man, you know what I mean? Man got kids and shit like that, so, hey, he probably be doing his thing, off in his world, you know what I mean? But still, in the back of my mind, he was like, he don't call it nothing but, you know what I mean? But anyway, I go to his baby shower with me and another one of my homeboys that I don't really deal with like that no more, but I still got love for, right? Me and him was the only people that showed up for his side of the baby shower. His baby mother had like 60-something people there. I might be exaggerating, it might have been like 40-something people, right? But she had a lot of people there, right? That side was filled up. But it was only me and my homeboy. He didn't have nobody from his side of the family show up or no other friends, just me and our homeboy that we all grew up together though, right? So that meant I had to play the little baby shower games and all that because he ain't had nobody else to play them, right? So me, I'm a gangster. In my mind, I'm like, I gotta play the little game where you make the fake stomach and all that and do the little. I had to do all that for my man. I did that for Slim, you feel? But that was like kid number 5 for Slim, right? He got white baby mama, the rest I think black. But this girl was real young. I noticed that she was probably like 1 and 1, some shit like that. This nigga older than me, you feel me? But anyway, fast forward a little bit. We finished the baby shower and all that. He stopped by the crib one last time, right? He had one of his older daughters with him, right? Came through the house. She stayed in the car with him, but I synced her or whatever. Kept it with me for a little while, and he was gone. But I hadn't seen him before that for like months. That's what he do, pop in and out. Long story short, I get a phone call late night from his cousin. He like, you heard about your boy? I'm like, no, talk to him. What's going on? He like, man, that man Baby Mo put charges on the man, say he been hitting 2 of his daughters, man. Yeah, you heard what I said, hitting them. When I heard that shit, I dropped the phone. This nigga got all kind of charges, man. His 2 oldest daughters, man, they say he was touching on the kids, man, doing all kind of unholy things, man. His own flesh and blood. And I knew he was moving strange, like he was staying away for a reason, man, so a motherfucker don't see his bullshit. Because he had them girls living with him, and he was doing all kind of things to them in that house. I heard he tried to commit suicide and all that. And the police got on him and tried to arrest him. They say he tried to get away. I don't know if that part true, but that's what I heard. Moral of the story is, man, the nigga moving strange, the nigga moving funny. Don't brush that shit off or overlook that shit, man. Investigate that shit. 9 times out of 10, snake be staring you right in the eyes.